Okay, so we're moving on to Valkenswaard. Oop! As if by magic, I appeared. Oop! Now, one thing I realised after I'd finished the last race was I'd forgotten to record any sound. I mean, I'd had the sound on there. I just knocked the volume slider off. So, but you know, as you can see from this, you miss absolutely nothing. It's all about the gameplay, what there is of it, which is just the same thing again and again and again. And the sound you'd have missed, which I did describe, you can now hear because it's just farting bee in a can. Actually, while I play this, I don't need the brake as much as I thought. I just sort of ease off the accelerator, and that's generally the easiest way to do it. Whee! That's kind of the best bit. I don't think I avoided an obstacle. My adaptive triggers are going again. Oh, piss off. Ah! Come on, let me catch up with these bastards. Whee! Whee! If you're wondering why it says DDOM on the my name whenever that pops up, right there, it's I put DVDfeverDom, but DVDfever is the first name, and it doesn't show the whole name; it just shows the first initials. So that's a bit of a fail there. And oh yeah, that's lap 1 done. That was, I think, yeah, that was relatively painless. Don't really need 5 laps of anything though. It's a little bit annoying. Of course it's boring. Elephants on parade. Pink elephants on parade. Oh, you little bastard. Oh. Just keep getting chucked about all over the bloody place. I kind of hope that a game like this would get a bit better, but it hasn't. I just have no. I mean, I will finish this to the end, but I've just got no compunction to do so. It's just so mediocre, it's so bland, it's so. I'm just not feeling it at all. It's just mud, mud, glorious mud. Not sure how mud cools the blood. I don't think it does. I call nonsense on you, whoever wrote that song. Just got to avoid it. Not more like I was going into an obstacle rather than avoiding anything. Once again, everyone's miles ahead of me, and I'm not going to catch him up. Wouldn't be surprised if one of them lapped me at one point. Whee! Don't cheer me, people. I've done nothing to be cheered. Mr. A Ferrato. I thought it said a potato. Come track. Honestly, me? That track? With my reputation? Rather. Oh, we're nearly at the end. I think this is the. I'm hoping this is the last lap. Same track. I can actually feel my eyelids drooping. I've had games which put me to sleep before. The Resident Evil Survivor, basically like a House of the Dead game for Resident Evil on the PlayStation, original PlayStation, which was the PSX at the time. Now it's become the PS1 because the PSX is more well known as a, well, not very well known, but it's a Japanese machine that plays like Japanese DVDs and PS2 games. But actually the PS2 plays DVDs. So what's so special about it? Anyway, the point is that yeah, that game, Resident Evil Survivor, look it up, it's bloody awful. Yeah, that was terrible. And then there was yeah, but that game actually put me to sleep, I will say. I was tired anyway, but I was lying on the floor in front of the TV playing the game. I got so bored I fell asleep. Another time I was playing John Romero's Daikatana. He created the brilliant Doom and Quake games, but when he made this particular game, it was an absolute turkey, and I completely I got so bored. I went, because the game was so bad, the graphics were bad, the gameplay was bad. I actually went and did the ironing. I got 2 laps to the end. Hang on, how many bloody laps are there? I've done at least 5. Oh Christ! Getting conned into this. So yes, the thing that, well, I've got time to talk about Daikatana then. The problem with Daikatana is that it was like a first-person shooter kind of game, but you would go through levels, but it would load in parts of the level at a time. It wouldn't load a whole level. It was very big levels, very kind of ambitious project. And at one point I was going forward, and the game just froze, because then it would load in the next part of the level. So I'm like, oh god, I'm going to wait for this to load in. Then as soon as I go through to the next bit of the level, a big dragonfly thing appears. Splash. Yeah, like a big dragonfly, and oh, we'll find a lap already. And oh, there's 6 laps then. I'm confused. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah. So anyway, this bug came towards me. I then immediately stepped back because I was kind of frightened, and then the picture froze again. What I didn't realise until a moment later was I'd actually triggered to go back to the previous section I was in, which meant it had to load that in again. And as soon as I appeared in that back section, when I appeared in the back section, oh, it disappeared. So now I'm on the final lap. This is what? Am I on the final lap or not? Ridiculous. thought I was escaped another lap of this, but sadly not. So yeah, so because I'd gone into the previous section of the track, section of the game, the Dragonfly had gone because the Dragonfly wasn't programmed to be in anything other than its own section. So I just thought, oh, this is terrible. And that's because I had to go forward again, and it loaded the next bit again, and I got hassled again, once again, by the Dragonfly bug thing. Just awful. Bash. Death, death, death. Oh, I really don't care anymore. Bored. I really am falling asleep. So anyway, with Daikatana I got so fed up with it I just switched it off and did the ironing instead, which spoke volumes. How can you make a game so bad? Oh, Joe Romero, tell me, how could your game be so bloody awful? God for that. Well, I'm number 20 again, obviously. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day with that one. But that really is one of the most boring games I've ever played in my life. Anyway, please let me know what you think, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little bell for all the notifications, and cue Genesis.